my name is Jay or DA and welcome back. So it's month 2 of the PC build where every month I'm buying some components that are going ultimately to my new PC. And today we are looking at the cooler and the RAM for the PC because if you haven't watched the last video, please go and check it out. We looked at the case, we got a few cables, a few fans sorted, and now we're moving on to bigger things really, more expensive things to say the least. So first off, we will have unboxings of both of these, but the RAM I've gone for is the 3000 MHz 16 GB, which is 4 sticks of 4 RAM, which are the Corsair Dominator Platinums, which may I say are a gorgeous RAM to use. They look and just are well executed. They're such a good piece of kit. I would recommend if any of you can afford it, there are cheap. Like the 2666 MHz versions are quite cheap, so you can get like 2 sticks of 4, which is 8 gig, which is, you know, quite a lot for a gaming rig. You can get them fairly cheap nowadays, so I would seriously recommend looking at these. These are DDR4 RAM as well, so these will go really nicely with the motherboard. The cooler we are looking at is the H100i V2, which is again by Corsair, and this is going to be what will be cooling my CPU, and it will do, by the sounds of it, a very good job. Now please bear in mind that everything, well I say everything, it's just the cooler really, has been slightly modified already with the fans. I will show the original fans that you get when I unbox, but I think what we'll do now is we'll move on to the unboxing, so I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, so moving on to the smaller of the two items. These are the 16 GB 4x4 Corsair Dominator Platinums. These are DDR4 RAM and these are the 3000 MHz versions. Now I was going to opt with the 2666 MHz version, but I figured for an extra, it was like an extra 20 quid, I went with these instead. Bit more oomph, you know, just a bit more impressive really. So, you know, for the price difference, it's not that bad really. So I went with these. Reason why is because they are the best performing RAM out there at the moment, and they are absolutely gorgeous to look at. So what we'll do is we'll actually break into the box and show you guys what they look like, because I must say, for a RAM, I know it's only going to sit in your motherboard, but holy Jesus Christ, are they sexy. So they come in a box like this, which is very sexy indeed, how they're just organised in this way. All foam inserts and really nice, and what you've got to do is just got to take one of them out, and then here they are. So these are probably the best build quality I've ever seen. They're sturdy, they feel badass, they look badass, and just to let you know, this top bar here can actually be taken off via 4 screws there and there. You can take these off and you can actually put a Arctic blue or white light bar going, so it's like a clear sort of window with the white bar going around it, and you can actually get like a really nice lighting from it. So when I look at it next month, I'm going to get 2 upgrade kits, because each kit comes with 2 white, 2 blue, and obviously I want 4 blue. So we're going to get 2 of them, which enables me to upgrade these to make them look even better than they already are. And yeah, they're just absolutely gorgeous. I really do like the look of these RAM, and I can't wait to install them in the motherboard I'm going to get, which I'm not going to tell you guys about. So that is that really. Let's move on to the other thing. Okay, so we're moving on to the Corsair H100i V2, which is the upgraded version of the H100i, and this is going to be basically what is cooling my CPU. I went with this just because it has lots and lots of good reviews, very easy to install, and just very stupid friendly, so there's not a lot that can go wrong. I am a bit concerned with the all-in-one liquid coolers, because you know what happens when the coolant sort of dries up and whatnot, and apparently, according to Corsair, this has a 5-year, I think it's a 5-year Corsair guarantee. So apparently this could last me 5 years. Don't know how true that is, but we'll have to test it, won't we, once we get our rig, because I'm hoping it can last that long with a few minor updates. So this features 2 120mm PWM L fans, so they are the SP120L, which are the light versions, which are these. Now they are the grey and the black. Now I've already switched out to 2 SP120s, the regular ones that you've seen in my case. They are the PWM versions, and basically I've already put them in the box, so when I unbox this you guys will see them instead. So I've done that just because of looks, as well as they're a bit quieter, to be honest. It's only a fraction, but they're a little bit quieter, so I went with those. We then have an advanced cold plate and manifold design, which basically means that we have a better connection with the CPU, which means better cooling overall. This does come pre-applied with the paste, which is good, which basically means, again, stupid proof, you don't have to apply your own paste. I would like to, because I did get some Arctic Silver again, but I don't think I'm going to do that, because I think I'm going to trust Corsair in what they've done, and let's just trust them on that. We then have the mounting bracket, which is very easy for installation. There's only a few pieces really to go into it, and it is very, very, again, stupid friendly. And we also then have Rgb lighting in this, so this section will actually light up, which basically means you can have it any colour you want within the RGB scale, and it can link up with the Corsair link and allow everything else to light up in the same way, which is absolutely dope, to be completely honest, because that's exactly what I want. I want everything running on the Corsair link, and I want everything to just work together and look pretty together. So let's get it open, shall we? So the box, if you give it a bit of a jiggle, opens up quite nicely. It's all very tightly packed, and instantly you are greeted with a booklet on how the hell to install it. Shouldn't need that. You then have a warranty, warranty against defects, little booklet to tell you where to go to if it's broken. And then we also have a warranty guide for what to do in the case that it breaks for whatever reason. Take the foam insert off, and we are greeted with the inner box really. So there's just 3 bags here, and that's about it, and 2 fans. So we do get a bag of stuff, which does come with a mounting bracket. The thumb screws are just down here, and then we also have the Corsair link cable as well as the screws for attaching it to the case. So that's that. We then have 2 fans, which again I've already said I swapped out. Now, just to let you know, the SP120 PWM fans actually you can get as a twin pack for like £24, which isn't bad at all for 2 fans. I've already de-logoed them because I didn't like the Corsair logos being on them. I know which way the air comes in, the air goes out, so I don't really need the stickers to tell me what the hell to do. So I've just done that and blanked them all off, which makes them look 10 times nice in my opinion. Now, let's move on to the actual thing itself, the actual cooler. So, if we just get that out, screw the box out of the way, get these god-awful bags off. Now, I don't mind bags, it's just on videos it all ruffles and sounds a bit crappy. So, what we have is the cooler itself, which is very, very nice. We have the radiator here, which again is a 240 radiator, which means you can put 2 120 fans on. It does have the Corsair logo there and there. Now the problem is with this is the way it's going to sit, which is like that, means that the Corsair logo for me is upside down. I don't know if that's a problem for anyone else, but I just really wish I could have something that actually has the logo the right way around. It's like when you used to get graphics cards with the wrong way around logo on. It just bothers me a lot, which really does knock me off a little bit, but I'll have to just live with it because I can't really do anything about it. We then have the tube, which is a very, very sturdy and flexible tube. Doesn't seem like it's gonna bend in on itself. And then we also have the very end, which is the connection for the actual CPU. So here we actually have the link, and the lights in the back will actually light up and be very, very pretty and gorgeous. And we do have the pre-applied paste on the end there, as you can see on the cold plate, which again, I really do like the look of this. It's really, really pretty. Just to let you know as well, we do have the connection there for the Corsair link. You require that if you want to link everything up properly, so it runs with all the fans running at appropriate speeds. You then have a 3-pin connector and a 4. Is that a 4? There's a 3 and a 4 extension there, so for the 2 fans, I'm guessing. And that is about it really. It's a very, very nice liquid colour, I guess. I mean, it doesn't look too pretty here, but when it goes in the case, it will look a lot nicer, I think. So that is really about it. Okay, so you're going to have to forgive the noise that's happening outside. Basically, my next door neighbour refuses to give up on mowing his lawn even though it's raining outside, which seems a bit silly to me. But either way, these are the things that I have got this month, and hopefully it helps you guys decide a bit better on what to get. I know this seems quite expensive, and it was quite expensive, I'll be honest, but the RAM you can easily get a lower version of, and the cooler you can get a lower version of, so that means they're cheaper overall. So if you guys have enjoyed this video and found it quite interesting, then don't be afraid to leave a like, comment if you have any advice for any other bits I need, and I will see you guys later. Peace!